Tonight on TVC News. At the Centre Wellington Township Committee of the Whole meeting in Elora on Monday, March the 23rd, the agenda included a much talked about issue of a demolition permit for a structure at 240 Provost Lane in Fergus. Chief Building Official Randy Bosense reported that the structure was in very poor condition.
But it's gone too many years without the proper maintenance and intervention required. And it's at a state now where rot, insect damage, a number of structural issues have just taken their toll. It would require a lot of intervention and a lot of new material to restore this dwelling. The costs are prohibitive to the owners of the property. They don't have the resources necessary to complete a full restoration. And again, we're talking much new material into this home.
Members of Heritage Centre Wellington are trying to block the permit as the structure has a very long historical past for the town of Fergus.
In the past, your committee has designated property because it holds certain attributes and you want to preserve those attributes. What is there about this property that you in particular want to designate in light of what we've heard? I mean, structurally it's not sound. Most of it would have to be replicated material because the original material is no longer of any value. So what specifically is the rationale behind the Heritage Committee's proposal to designate?
Well, I think it's really important to acknowledge the historical and associative aspects of the building. This building was one of the very first buildings in Fergus. It appears in an early drawing of Fergus. In fact, the first drawing that I've ever seen of structures in Fergus. I think there are 17 buildings in that drawing, and this is one of them. Yes, it's been moved, but it still has a sort of a shape and form that was very typical of buildings of that era. So that if it was to be restored in a similar shape, it would still carry a lot of memory of what Fergus has been like.
In the end, Council voted in favor of issuing the permit by a vote of 4-3.
Move to designate this building. Well, let's deal with the motion that we have in front of us. Is anybody here willing to move the motion, the recommendation in front of me here? Can I read it out? Sure. Okay. That the Council of the Township of Centre Wellington approves the issuance of a demolition permit to demolish the single detached dwelling at 240 Provost Lane, former Town of Fergus Plan 55, Part Lot 9, North, South, St. Patrick Street West. Can I have a mover for that? Motion. Councillor Kittredge, seconded by Councillor Van Leeuwen. All those in favor? Opposed?
Can I please ask for a recorded vote on this?
That's a good idea.
See the full story tonight on TVC News.